well, then what are you afraid of? You're afraid of people who are unkind to you, people who are unfair to you, people who are rude to you, people who do stupid things to you or get you in trouble, people who lie to you, people who betray you, people abandon you in face of danger or face of adversity. They would say, let's go to see the boss together. Right? And then when you're in the room, you look around. The guy is nowhere to be found. People who act corruptly and get you in trouble. People who act unshamedly with you. People who are unkind to the elderly. Now, why is this? Because I know one day I'll be oh, if I see you doing something to him, right? He say, hey, one day he may do that to me. If you lie to him, I saw you, then you. So, people who mistreat the young or does not take care of the young, people who are unwilling to correct mistakes, they repeat the same mistake again and again, and then people who hold a grudge against you for months. Right? In fact, if you reflect on this, every time I read in this, I get goosebumps because it's like every time I look at some worms, even in a picture, I feel uncomfortable. So, what are these? These are the things that my granddad taught me, and these are the things that I learned in kindergarten. So those are the things that you're afraid of. You don't want it to be happen, somebody doing it to you. So what are other people's afraid of? These characters. So these are the 13 things that actually was we learned it by osmosis in Chinese when we were young, because Confucius put them together, string them together, 2,500 years ago. So these are universal dislikes. This is what I call, these are viruses in your personal operating system. So purge them. Application programs are the hard power. Hard power are muscle force, hard power are military force, and hard power economic power. Personal operating power is soft power. Soft power is the force that other people admire in you and want to emulate you, and also you can influence them because they respect you, and also they think that by doing things that you want them to do actually is a good thing. I was giving this this talk to 1,200 deans and assistant deans in their annual meeting in Hawaii. And I added the last sentence in there because MBA skills are globalized and commoditized. You really need to teach students, MBA students, the personal soft power. Because it used to be when you know things that other people don't know, then they will do things that you say, they will respect you or they'll admire you. But now they know what you know. You have to give them something else. And that is personal soft power and your leadership and your ability to influence. Virtues are nice to have. And there are 60, 90 virtues. But I just gave you 13 viruses. And you cannot afford to have that. Leaders cannot afford to repel followers. And leader without follower is just a guy walking on the street. People hire you for what you can do. They respect you for what you are. They trust only when they know you will never do anything to hurt them. And that's about humanity, a fully human. You need your followers to love, respect you, and follow you with all their heart. And that is the new leadership. The third topic, innovation. DHL has 3 key corporate philosophy and they were all dealing with people. The first one we practice is push decision to the lowest level. Second one is strategic thinking can be taught and must be taught to all levels of management. The third one is corporate values are extension of the family values. And if you're really Western and hate the word family in business, you can slot it in and say tribal values. But I always found that with the thousands and thousands of culture that we have to operate globally, the family value is the only viable social values. And we don't have to introduce any new value in the system. We just slot easily, and I become the older brother, I become the father, I become the uncle, and everybody else. Treat each other as family members. And also, I have never hired a family member. So that's not nepotism. This is the covenantal relationship between the members of the company, and it's a familial one. Now, pushing decision to the lowest level does not mean empowerment. Empowerment is, I have this, I'm just giving you piecemeal, use it at a time. Pushing decision to the lowest level is, hey, it's yours. Don't call me. If you call me more than 3 times, that means you don't know what the hell you're doing. So, yeah. And next time, when I promote somebody, I won't promote you. But you can, you can abdicate. So, pushing decision to the level is force people to learn and become self-sufficient, independent decision units. Whether it is a country, a city, a route, or just within one building. This is Exchange Square 3. We would have 3 guys in the afternoon just running up and down this building. Right? Nobody calls the office and say, what do I do? If a customer Credit Suisse and say, wow, we have a senior vice president who's working very hard on the document. Can you come back? The other 2 other brand